Move it a little bit to the left. Your left. Move it to the left. Oh, that's perfect right there. You should see what it looks like from out here. It's a major award. Can't you see? I won it. Mind power. It's a major award. One of my favorite Christmas movies is A Christmas Story, and if you've never seen it, then shame on you. You need to watch it. It's a great movie. But the main character, Ralphie, wants a Red Ryder BB gun for Christmas. He asks his mom. She says, "You'll shoot your eye out." He writes a paper in his elementary school. The teacher gives him a C and says in PS, "You'll shoot your eye out." He goes to the mall, asks Santa Claus for a Red Ryder BB gun, and Santa Claus says, "You'll shoot your eye out."
No. Shoot your eye out.
Oh no, it was the classic mother BB gun block. You'll shoot your eye out. Oh no. You'll shoot your eye out?
You'll shoot your eye out. You'll shoot your eye out. No, I want an official Red Ryder combination 200 range battle rifle.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
So what a perfect scenario. A YouTube gun channel doing a video about a Christmas movie where a boy wants a gun for Christmas. I can't think of anything more perfect. If you've seen the movie A Christmas Story, this shooting target may look familiar with the blindfold on. That's going to be my Black Bart. We know there's a scene in the movie where Ralphie comes in, shoots 4 or 5 of the bad guys. Black Bart gets on his horse, rides out off the scene. Then when Ralphie does get the BB gun, spoiler alert, he does get it for Christmas. He goes outside, hangs up a paper target to a piece of metal, shoots it, boom, first shot, ricochet, hits his glasses. Now Ralphie does not lose an eye. His glasses, he steps on them, that's how they break. He says an icicle fell, but it was the BB knocked him off. But like I said, Ralphie's fine. So I am going to channel my inner Ralph Parker here. We're going to get some different type of weapons. We're going to get some balloons set up around the weapon in different spots and see what happens when we fire around. And of course, I'm going to be wearing proper eye and ear protection, keep myself safe. We know there are people on YouTube that have videos of ricochets, and those are incredible to watch. But for this purpose, I'm just going to be setting up balloons, seeing what happens. So in the famous words of Ralph Parker, "Okay, Black Bart, now you get yours." Gonna start off with the 9mm. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold these balloons out with my right hand. I'm gonna shoot with my left, and I'm gonna see if a shell coming out has enough force to pop one of these balloons. Let's find, I've not done this yet. Let's find out together. All right, 3 shots, and one even bounced off the balloon. I'm not sure if this camera angle caught it, the GoPro may have, but there was one round that bounced off of a balloon, so pretty cool. Right there you can see where my finger is, the black carbon, that is where a round did hit, an expanded round hit the balloon. It did not pop, so pretty cool. Going to stick the balloons close to the muzzle behind it, and with my left hand I'm going to fire them, right I'm going to hold them and see what happens. All right, a few balloons busted. I don't think it was because of stuff. I think it was because of the actual concussion, but pretty cool either way that we did have a one round bounce off a balloon. So that's pretty cool with the semi-automatic. .357 is now on deck. We're going to do a couple from the side of the barrel and then in front of the muzzle and see what happens. I'm going to chalk that up to the pressure coming out. So we know there's an extreme amount of pressure, gases and energy and all that coming out from between the cylinder and the actual barrel itself. So that's what that was. Now let's see what happens in front of the barrel, with the muzzle out. Okay, I'm going to chalk both those up to gases, concussion, energy. I don't think there was any fragmentation coming out. I just think that it was all the gases and stuff expanding out of the barrel and between the cylinder and the actual barrel itself. Broke out the M4. See what this will do. We're going to check and see the same thing with get these balloons out of my face, like with the semi-automatic with the shell being ejected and also the muzzle brake. Let's do it. All right, I did get the round that was ejected to bounce off of the balloon without it busting. So same thing with the semi-automatic. Both, I have visual proof of the round being ejected, bouncing off a balloon. So that's good. So we're going to move on. All right, so the balloons are breaking because of the muzzle brake, the gases and the energy coming out of that. I don't think it's fragmentation. I don't know that for certain, but just the way that they're exploding, it's the gases, I'm pretty positive. So we're going to move on now to our last weapon. Let's finish this with the 12 gauge. So that was the balloons in front of the barrel and nothing popped, or not in front of the barrel per se, but right at the muzzle. Now we're going to put some balloons right here where the shell ejects and see what happens. Huh. All right, so there's 2 rounds fired out of the shotgun with balloons directly touching the ejection port, and neither of the balloons broke, or exploded. So I got 1 more round left in the 12 gauge. I can't let 3 balloons last. I'm gonna go down here, put these up, and make sure they go to balloon heaven. Let's send these balloons to balloon heaven. And there's that. So we got some pretty interesting results today. We got a semi-automatic round from a 9mm to bounce off a balloon, and we got a 5.56 round off of a M4 to bounce off a balloon. Now, 357 Magnum shotgun had expected results from the gases blowing out 357. The shotgun, I thought for sure there would be some gases come out of the ejection port enough to burst a balloon, but I was mistaken on that. I really thought that would happen. So I'm going to pick up the range here today before I leave, pick up some brass, some shotgun shells, and we'll catch you guys at the end of the video. All right, let's pick up these shells here. Oh! Oh, fudge.
Only I didn't say fudge.
It should go without saying, always wear your eye protection and ear protection when you're handling firearms, shooting firearms, you're around somebody on the range in a practice setting when firearms are in use. You always want to protect your eyes and ears when you're at the range. So if I don't put out another gun video before Christmas, I want to say Merry Christmas to everybody. Go back, and if you haven't watched it already, watch my jingle bells done with ammo on my target here. And I really hope you enjoyed that. Share this with somebody, tell somebody about it. I just wanted to express how much I like the movie A Christmas Story, do it in a different way. What a perfect way to do a Christmas movie about a weapon, is do a YouTube video like this. So Merry Christmas to everybody, and remember the reason for the season, the birth of Jesus Christ. So until then, you guys be easy, and we'll catch you on the next one.